You are looking live at a shot here on the campus of LSU. The winds are rolling in, clouds are starting to come in a little more. I guess we'll find out later tonight whether or not it truly rains in Tiger Stadium.
The latest forecast track places Hurricane Isaac to the west of Baton Rouge. So the capital city is now in the zone of the greatest threat of flooding rain.
Welcome to a special edition of Newsbeat. I'm Grant Yenny. Thanks for joining us. Isaac is now a Category 1 hurricane and is expected to make landfall around 2 a.m. This afternoon, Sid Gotro reminded residents that there will be a zero-tolerance policy for sightseers with the dangers that come with hurricanes, and that at the height of the storm, he will not just respond to everyday calls.
In the height of the storm, we will not respond to just everyday calls.
Told you. The East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office asks that everyone please stay indoors and watch the action unfold on TV. If you lose power and TV, however, they haven't clarified what to do. LSU will not hold classes this Tuesday or Wednesday because of Hurricane Isaac. How else are the campus and its students preparing? Tiger TV's Travis Cobb went out to find the answer.
Just a week into school and the LSU campus is quiet once again. All the more popular spots on campus are empty. Even though LSU canceled school for the next 2 days, that doesn't mean that the campus is empty, as you can see by a full parking lot that we have over here. Billy Gamilla works with the Emergency Operations Center at LSU. He says the EOC is working hard to help those who are staying on campus for Isaac.
We're doing what we can to keep them in the loop, most importantly with information on the developments and the changes in the storm and how it might impact campus.
Gamilla adds they're doing more than just spreading information about the storm to prepare LSU for a hurricane.
Having supplies, making sure that we have mechanisms in place to distribute those supplies to people that need them.
Our staff and my boss has put in a lot of things to equip us for this.
R.A. at Acadian Matthew Duras says going through a hurricane is a different experience away from home.
Also just, using that time for something productive, so getting to know the guys on the floor, maybe playing some games, spending some time with one another. And so it can honestly be a good thing of just building community on our floor.
Other dorms across campus along with Acadian took time to tell those staying behind what will happen during this hurricane.
We had a hurricane meeting last night, and they told us that when the winds reach a certain miles per hour, they're going to lock us in.
A lock that could last until the first hurricane to hit Baton Rouge since Gustav is over. For Tiger TV, I'm Travis Cobb.
Residential Life Associate Director of Communications Jay High says he has an emergency staff working throughout the night. Tonight, CLECO officials are reminding people about the dangers of downed power lines. Winds from a Category 1 hurricane are still capable of downing power lines. Just because your power goes out doesn't mean the power is gone from the wires. It is imperative that you stay away from these lines and report them to your power company or LSU school officials. To put it bluntly, if you touch a downed power line, you'll die. The Carl Maddox Fieldhouse is serving as a temporary shelter for some evacuees during Isaac. Taylor Fry reports.
Trying to find some shelter because we don't know, exactly what's going to happen.
As Hurricane Isaac moves closer to Louisiana, evacuees seek shelter. That's why Willie Dewey and his son Darren Dewey are staying in the Carl Maddox Fieldhouse. But the Fieldhouse is providing them more than just shelter.
We are here to take care of patients who are evacuating, who have some medical need that makes it unsafe for them to stay at home.
The Deweys are grateful they have a safe place to ride out the storm, a place where all their basic needs are being taken care of.
71 total count of patients and caregivers. We're in the process of, we expect around 2 or 3 more patients from the southeast Louisiana, and we have about 15 patients from the surrounding Baton Rouge area that we're admitting now. And we have about 125 staff working for multiple state agencies.
This isn't the first time the Maddox Fieldhouse has been used as a medical special needs shelter. It's been used in the past for other hurricanes, and now for Isaac.
Having Baton Rouge hit so hard for Gustav made it harder almost to come and leave your own issues and come and help. And people did it, and the response was beautiful.
After Hurricane Isaac is over, the Deweys say they're just ready for things to get back to normal.
Hopefully we can go back home after over with and still have a home to go to.
Taylor Fry, LSU, Tiger TV.
The shelter's medical director says she's not sure how long the shelter would be in use. Right now, planes are still taking off and landing at Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport, but that will change after 7 o'clock tonight. The airport officials say all inbound and outbound flights scheduled for later tonight through tomorrow are grounded until after the storm blows over. They expect flights to resume Thursday morning at the earliest. Also, for those looking for transportation around campus, both Tiger Trails closed operations today at 6, and they, along with Campus Transit, will not be in operation tomorrow. Hurricane Isaac's winds may be whipping at 75 miles per hour, but the water it brings is a bigger concern. Isaac could trigger as much as 20 inches of rain in some places, as high as 12 feet. To handle these bolstered waves, the Army Corps of Engineers has closed the city's floodgate. It's a New Orleans. The city's new Dayton system of levees was built in response to Katrina's devastation. It's now the largest pumping station in the world. All right, so Travis, we see the clouds are rolling in. It's pretty ominous out there. What's going on?
Well, it definitely is looking ominous, and we haven't even really started to feel Isaac yet. We're just getting the beginnings of it, but by the end of the night, we'll have seen about 2 or 3 inches of rain, and you can expect a lot more tomorrow. I'll have more on that, though, after the break.
We'll be back after the break.
At a shot of LSU's campus, and you're looking at Tiger Stadium over there. We might see some rain in there for probably first time in a while. As you can see, hey, welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Travis Cobb filling in. There hasn't been too much change in activity, as you could see from that live look, but it looks like the sky is about to open the floodgates. Let's take a look at tonight's weather, where we see that temperatures could get all the way down to 75 degrees. We may even see up to 2 or 3 inches of rain this evening. And once that rain starts, don't expect it to stop anytime soon. Looking ahead to tomorrow, storm conditions will continue all throughout Wednesday, so be careful on the roads. Temperatures will reach a high of 82 degrees. And if we look at the rest of the week, we'll see rain and windy conditions that will persist until Saturday, right in time for our first home game on Saturday against the North Texas Mean Green. As always, keep up with us on the web for the most up-to-date information. Back to you, Grant.
Travis. So now we're here with Patrick Clay, who's going to tell us what's going on with sports. Patrick, you know the whole world is watching. Everybody's concerned about this game this weekend. What's the latest on it?
Well, Grant, it looks like the Bayou Bengal Nation doesn't need to be too worried. The LSU football team still looks to hold their season opener against North Texas Saturday. Athletic Director Joe Oliva released a statement yesterday saying, quote, "We are continuously monitoring weather conditions and considering potential impacts as we prepare for this weekend's football season opener in Tiger Stadium and other athletic events. At this time, we are planning to hold the game at 6 p.m. on Saturday as scheduled. We will evaluate the impact of the storm and its aftermath as we learn more throughout the week." Head coach Les Miles said yesterday his team is taking the necessary precautions for the storm in the days leading up to Saturday.
Good news is we've been through this before. We know how to do this. We'll figure it out. Certainly the administration will give us great direction, and but we'll have contingency plans, period, and we'll be ready.
In other news, Miles' weekly radio show at TJ Ribs has been postponed to Thursday night at 7. For those awaiting LSU's volleyball's home opener in the PMAC, they'll now have to wait a little bit longer. LSU's Tiger Classic has been relocated to Rice University's campus in Houston. As originally scheduled, the Lady Tigers will take on Rice Friday morning at 10, number 12 ranked Washington that night at 7, then finally number 7 ranked Purdue Saturday at 1 p.m. LSU looks to bounce back from its disappointing 1-2 showing in the Longhorn Classic last weekend. Finally, in professional sports, Hurricane Isaac forced the New Orleans Saints to relocate their practices today and tomorrow to Cincinnati. The team landed in Ohio late last night and will fly to Nashville late Wednesday to finish preparing for their preseason finale versus the Tennessee Titans on Thursday. Kickoff for Thursday's game starts at 6 p.m. on CST. And Grant, that is a look at sports.
Thanks. We'll be back after the break.